When I think about my daughter's future, I want her to be happy and successful. I want her to have equal opportunity, fair pay, and promotions.
When I was a kid, we couldn't afford health care, and I know that during that time, my mom would definitely skimp on going to the doctor. It makes me really sad to think she would prioritize me over her.
There is no way you can plan for the day when your wife will come home and say, I've been diagnosed with breast cancer. Of course, we were shocked. Then we had to think, well, what are we actually going to do about this? Fortunately, I worked for an organization that had family medical leave, so I was able to stay home with my wife and care for her. Without family medical leave, I really don't know what would have happened to us.
At the National Partnership for Women and Families, we've long understood that life doesn't get better for women and families by chance, it only gets better by change. And to make our country more healthy, fair, and family-friendly, we need to act.
I support the important work the National Partnership is doing to help keep politicians out of my exam room so that I can deliver the care my patients deserve.
I love the National Partnership for Women and Families because they are the vanguard of our push for paid leave, for equal and rising pay.
I like the National Partnership for Women and Families because they will not rest until no one has experienced discrimination.
Together, we get things done. In fact, the National Partnership has been instrumental in winning every major advance for women and their families for more than 40 years. From health care and reproductive rights to fair pay and family-friendly policies.
Together we fought hard to pass the Affordable Care Act, which recognizes that contraception and maternity care are both essential elements of health coverage. We have waited too long to make good on these important goals for women and their families.
Because of the Affordable Care Act, now my entire family is insured and I feel a huge weight off my shoulders.
I like the National Partnership for furthering its commitment to transforming American maternity care by joining forces with Childbirth Connection, and I hope this new alliance will transform our maternity care system.
The National Partnership strives every day to make our society fair and just,
so nobody has to experience discrimination.
And all workplaces are family friendly.
And no family is without quality, affordable health care.
So every woman and family can thrive and prosper.
So we can all achieve economic security.
But our challenges are far from over. To reach our goals, we are educating and mobilizing the public, building strong coalitions that bring together unusual allies, drafting legislation, working with lawmakers, blocking those who would take us backward, and much more.
I love the National Partnership for Women and Families. Over the years, you folks have been key players in all the important fights to help working families succeed. You and I are standing shoulder to shoulder in the fight to raise the minimum wage, because the partnership knows that 55% of Americans who would get a raise are women. So I thank you for your tireless advocacy.
With your invaluable support, the National Partnership will continue to make a difference. Because when women succeed, our whole country does too.
And please, keep up the good work.
Thank you for all that you do. Thank you for changing the lives of women and families in our country.